Well, it was a flying visit to the office. It's only 10 o'clock. Actually, it's about 9:10. And it's about 9:10 and I'm already out. I've got to go to a customer over in Sutton Bridge. So lock the door up and head out to the car. Workbox in hand. I have just been to that customer who basically got a bit confused with their phone. They're okay with it, they knew everything, it's just a couple of privacy settings they weren't entirely sure about, and they were just double checking everything to make sure it's okay with someone who was technically minded. They did take it to their local Tesco and their local 3 store, but unfortunately they're more used to selling phones rather than providing technical support or knowing more information about them. That's what my job's all about. Anyway, heading back to the office, I have a phone call with a dentist in the Boston area who has asked me for support with some networking of 2 PCs, brand new PCs that's going in. And I've also got a meeting with a potential new client for a contract, hopefully, maybe, not entirely sure how it's going to go, but we're going to see exactly how it's going. That my car was just beeping at me because the car was moving over. They'd already moved out of the way, but the car was going, nah, they're still too close. They were fine. Anyway, let's go ahead, head back home, or head back to the office, and get the rest of the day fully gone. Ooh. Yes, please. What else do I fancy? Might as well get that as well. Just had to pop into Lidl to go and grab myself some lunch because I'm feeling rather hungry at the moment. Anyway, good news is Lidl's done. Now time to go home. Back to the office. Currently 4:17. Technically, I don't finish now, but I can do the rest of this from home, which makes me feel like I should probably go home. And number 2, I've got 2 call-outs tomorrow with a customer, which is awesome. And I don't really need to be in the office until tomorrow when I've actually got another appointment. I've got 2 appointments tomorrow. So I might as well pack my stuff up and be prepared to go home. If I finish up early, if I finish up 10-15 minutes early, then so be it. I finished 10 minutes early. And in all honesty, I don't mind it. Because there are days, there has been weeks, and there has been months where it's not exactly the same, where I actually haven't been home until 6-7 o'clock. So I'm not too bothered about it. I have got to keep the workbox here. I've got 2 appointments. They are not too far from here, so I can actually come here first thing in the morning, which is awesome. But the rest of the things can all stay here. The office can be shut down and I can head back to the home address. And we're home. Bruno's just having his dinner, which is awesome. And so is Betsy. Anyway, yeah. I think I shocked Jean by coming home early. Never mind. Something different. Also, people have been saying, including my mum, I have now got a bit more grey hair. I'm aware of it. I'm fully aware of it. Do I get it? Do I get that bit, you know, see where it's gone grey? Do I get it, you know, dyed? I don't know. Anyway, let's say hello to the dogs. Well, I've been sat here at the end of the day, actually doing a little bit more work. I told you I was going to do more work. That's the reason why I don't mind leaving the office early. I've actually been working on an import and export module to allow me to export data and import data into the dashboard. Now, when it comes to exporting, of course, that data has to be encrypted. So before it comes out, it's zipped up, it's encrypted, and there's a password that you need to have to export the data. If you don't have that, you don't have access to the data. And that is also one-time use only. It's shown on your screen. If you don't have it, well, tough. You don't have the file. So that's how I'm keeping the data secure for that, because of course we're then exporting into plain text rather than the database, which shows it all in encrypted values. But it also means that way I can import it into other services such as my phone system, so I can recognize who's calling and go, hello, welcome to EB IT Support. I can see, for example, a person called Bob Smith joined. I don't have a customer called Bob Smith. That's going to be my potential customer. Bob Smith is on the phone. I can answer them and say, hello, Bob Smith, without actually having to log into the dashboard, which is really useful when you're using a phone to answer the phone calls, because when they come through on mobile, it becomes a little bit more complicated. Anyway, I'm going to end off today's video. If you guys have enjoyed it, don't forget to click that like button, click subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, bye-bye.